In this review, you'll learn how to remotely control filming on an iPhone from another phone using the Blackmagic app. If you want to shoot your vlog with the highest possible quality, it's best to use the phone's main camera and control all shooting settings from another phone. I'm filming this video on my iPhone 17 Pro as well. Right now you are seeing the image from it and I'm controlling the recording from this phone. This is what the setup looks like right now. This is an iPhone 13 Pro and it's receiving the live feed from the iPhone 17 Pro, which is doing the actual recording. A microphone is connected to it as well, so both audio and video are being recorded on that phone. Here I also have a laptop with the script and video lighting. Now let's break down how to set all of this up. The first thing you need to do is download or update the Blackmagic app. The second step is to connect all your devices to the same Wi-Fi network. If you are planning to shoot in a place where there is no Wi-Fi, you can still use this setup. To do that, enable mobile data and hotspot on one of the phones and connect the second phone to it. And now the most important part. In your phone settings inside the Blackmagic app, you must enable permission to access the local network. Otherwise, this whole setup simply won't work. Next, let's decide which phone will be used to filming. I have two smartphones, an iPhone 13 Pro and an iPhone 17 Pro. Of course, the 17 Pro is newer and has a better camera, so that's what I'm using to shoot. On the other phone, I'm just displaying the image and controlling the recording. You should do the same. Whichever phone is newer and better, use it for filming and use the other one for control. On the iPhone 13 Pro, which I will be using as the controller, I go into Settings and find the Remote Camera Control section. I activate this feature and move on to selecting the role of this phone. I choose the controller role for the iPhone 13 because the camera used for filming is the iPhone 17 Pro. Next, there is an option to start recording on all connected phones. Then we enable recording sync with the controller. This means that after filming, the files will automatically be transferred to the controller so you can review them. This is very convenient because otherwise you would have to review the footage on the phone mounted on the tripod, removing it, disconnecting the microphone, opening the gallery, watching the video and then setting everything up again. That's not convenient at all. This way you can review the recorded footage right on the controller phone. The next useful setting is dim screen. It allows the screen to dim during recording. When filming with the main camera, the screen is facing away from you anyway, so you don't see it, and this helps save battery life. Next, we launch the Blackmagic app on the iPhone 17 Pro and also go to the remote control section. We activate it, but here we select the remote camera option. We can assign a name to this phone. By default, it's called Camera A. If you have more phones, you can set them as Camera B, C, and so on. We also set a password, which we will need to be entered on the controller phone. This password is entered only once during the initial connection. Now on the iPhone 13, I tap this icon and see that I can activate control of the iPhone 17 camera. I turn it on. Then I just tap on an empty area and the image from the other phone appears. We can make any adjustments to the shooting settings and instantly see the changes on the phone that's recording. You can also open the menu and change any settings for the connected cameras. If you have multiple phones connected, you can select them here and adjust their settings individually. Let's go back. We tap the three dots again and look at the remaining settings. I already mentioned automatically file transfer. The toggle is duplicated here. Link controller allows you to control all connected cameras simultaneously with the same settings. Match control copies the settings to all other devices. Hide video feed hides the video stream, which can help save battery. We can also tap this icon to identify which camera it is, very useful when multiple phones are connected. And of course, we can start recording from the iPhone 13 while the video itself is recorded on the iPhone 17 Pro. Now let me show you how to set everything up for comfortable filming. The phone that's recording is mounted on a tripod, nothing special here. The controller phone is mounted on a small MagSafe mini tripod and placed nearby. All links to this gear will be in the description, check them out to learn more. The second option is to mount the controller phone directly on the recording phone. This works well if you don't have a table and can't place the controller phone next to you. In that case, you simply attach it on top. For this setup, you will need two phone holders and an adapter between them. This option can actually be even more convenient because you see yourself and are looking almost directly into the camera while still seeing what's happening on the screen. Now let's talk about sound. I am recording audio with the MAONO lavalier microphone and the recording goes directly in the iPhone. But there is one interesting detail I want to mention. If you have Airpods, you can use them as a microphone for video recording. This is quite convenient because first, they have decent sound quality, and second, you can start recording remotely from the Airpods just by pressing the volume button. And in the Blackmagic app settings, you can choose which microphone to use, the built-in one, a lavalier mic, or if you are connected headphones, you can select them there as well. Guys, I have tons of useful content about shooting video on a phone in this playlist. There I talk about the Blackmagic app, how to shoot professionally, how to set up lighting, and how to record high-quality audio. Be sure to check it out. As always, go for it and create. See you soon.